can we make it 2? Let's find out. Meet our next potential fooler.
My name is Andi Gladwin. I grew up in a really small town in the UK. I was a computer programmer, but I decided I needed to make some changes. So I put together a list of 100 things to do before I die. Number 1, become a full-time magician. And that's what I did. Since we're here in Vegas, it's time to check some items off my bucket list. I always wanted to be just like Elvis. I always wanted to get so drunk that I got married to a stripper. And I really want to do something crazy, like zip line off a building. I've changed my mind. And I'm about to do my biggest one, performing on stage in Las Vegas.
Here's Andi Gladwin.
By the way, is anyone else cold in here? Just me. Before the magic, a few quick impressions. This first one is for the iPad generation. Angry Birds. Oh, you know, I'm weirdly orange, my hair's a mess, and I'm full of hot air. Any guesses? Yeah, I'm Donald Trump. That was just for you, Penn.
Thank you.
So you're probably wondering what I'm doing inside a balloon. Well, tonight I will perform a world first in magic. A trick using only my head. But I will need a safe pair of hands, so please welcome Alison. Hello, thanks for helping, Alison.
Sure.
It's kind of strange, I realise. On the table there is a special deck of cards. It has 52 different professions written on it. Fantastic. I'd like you to read out some of those professions for me.
Artist, golfer, teacher, doctor, dentist.
That's great. So you get the idea. The cards all have random jobs on them. I'd like you to turn them face down for me. And then please go into the audience and choose somebody at random to help with our trick. Fantastic. Now go for somebody you don't think I would pick. We're going straight to the back there. Okay, excellent. This man here. Hello, sir. What's your name?
Dario.
Dario?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for helping. Now, Alison, I'd like you to spread the cards face down so that Dario can reach in and pull out any card. Dario, once you have that, please remember the job written on it. Hold the card against your chest so that nobody, including Alison, can see. And then, Alison, please return to the stage. You can put the cards on the table, and I'm sure you will receive a thunderous round of applause. You're doing great, thank you. Thank you, Alison. Don't get too close, I could explode at any minute. So, Dario has picked a random job from the deck of cards. I will now attempt to divine that job using yet another of my amazing impressions. So, Dario, just look me in the eyes, and I will try to get this. Okay. Dario, my impression was of a chicken. That means I believe you selected a chicken farmer. Is that correct, yes or no?
No, sir.
No?
No.
My mistake, just a farmer.
No.
No? Just a chicken?
Nope.
Okay, I'm afraid you got me. Sorry. What job did you pick?
It's a scuba diver.
Scuba diver? Alison, I'm afraid you didn't fool Penn and Teller. A scuba diver. Do we have time for one last impression?
Sure.
Okay, this is my impression of a scuba diver.
Andi Gladwin, everyone! Wow. How do you even begin to come up with an idea like that?
Well, you know, I was sat in my office one day in a giant red balloon thinking I should do something useful with my life. And I did it. Hang on, sorry, these are already heavy.
Yeah, I would imagine.
If you think the balloon's difficult to get into, though, you should try getting into the wetsuit. That's a lot harder.
Yeah.
Great.
Did you do this just for Penn and Teller? Like, come up with it?
Well, actually, it's a trick I've been working on for almost 10 years because while it looks pretty simple, there's a lot of science behind it and a lot of acrobatics to squeeze into the balloon. So it's coming to fruition over the last year or so, but it's really been a journey to get this to where I want it to be.
Okay, it's time to go to the boys.
Boy, there's just so few things you can do in magic, especially with, that kind of trick to divine what's going on in the audience. It's really a wonderfully funny, terrific presentation, and really, really good and really inventive and really great. And when I was a child, my goal was not to be a magician, but rather to be an oceanographer. I used to read a lot about scuba diving, and I finally became a scuba diver myself, and you go underwater. One thing that amazes me about being a scuba diver is all the force that's down on you from the water. It's a fabulous thing. And the other thing about the whole outfit is functional. I always think of scuba diving as mostly fashion. Of course, I think that of beekeeping too, but every part of the outfit that you have is actually useful. The fins to help you go, and the tank is not just decorative, it's also functional for a scuba diver and also for the magician. I thought it was a wonderful, wonderful act. Did I give you any hint of what we're talking about there?
It's been my dream for a long time to perform on a show with these guys, and I did. I got to do that. I've had a wonderful time. But they got me. But we had a great time.
And it's a great act,
right.
great act. And I love scuba divers.
Okay. Thank you, Andi Gladwin. Thank you. Okay, I need a minute to make our next magician appear. Just give me a short commercial break and I'll figure it out. Thanks.